Hello, this is Sakchun Bernard. Let us look at life in the direction of spirituality. Our journey on earth is temporary. When our lifespan on earth is over, our souls transit to the spiritual dimension. The spiritual journey is only two ways, toward God or away from God. I want to share with you some of my observations of what is going on within our society in our time. The things that draw people away from their spirituality. When this happens, it leads to sickness and death of the soul. Let us look into the area of human sexuality and how it affects spirituality. I work as a family nurse practitioner in urgent care and have encountered people with risky lifestyles. They engage in casual sexual activities with people whom they know nothing about. Then they get anxious and come to clinic the next few days asking for tests or treatments for sexually transmissible infection. Sometimes they have no symptoms, but often they do. If they do not get treated and further engage with other partners, they pass their infection freely without the other person knowing it. Another astonishing observation is how people choose to stay on regular HIV prevention medications with side effects just so they can engage in casual sexual pleasure. Yet another baffling encounter was with a young lady who disclosed to me that she has an open marriage. She and her husband engage in casual sex with other people outside of their marriage. When I asked her why she allows herself to go through such a partnership, I did not get a substantial answer, but the uncomfortable look on her face speaks volume. I'm sharing these examples of promiscuous sexual activities with you to discourage promiscuity. You can see for yourself the burden this behavior can cause, physical, emotional, and spiritual. The burden is not only inflicted to self, but those whom they have relationship with. What about the freely available pornographic material on the internet, which is freely accessible on cell phones? Children have access to them. How has this affected their curious minds? Is it becoming addictive? Will it lead to a promiscuous lifestyle? What about their spirituality? Are they being drawn to the dark side? Looking at life from the spiritual point of view, God created sex for the man and woman to be engaged only in a marital union. You can refer to Genesis 2 verse 24. Marriage and sex are not some wild, irresponsible flings. In Mark 10 verse 9, God demands a covenantal, permanent relationship in a marriage. Marriage and sex are serious acts. Through marriage, there is the procreation of children, bringing lives into the world. This is an unequivocal act. God has made us like Him, co-creators. These precious children need a dedicated mother and father to grow up well in a wholesome family. It is not wise to let your sexual passion out of control, as it can lead to multiple problems. Sex is only a small fraction of life. Do not let your uncontrolled passion ruin your life. Stay away from sexually distracting people or media. Block them out. Instead, channel your energy into building knowledge that transfer to life skills like gardening, car mechanics, or carpentry. Go train for a marathon. Learn a musical instrument. When you have your sexuality under control, you will live wholesome life, physically, emotionally, and spiritually.